Hey there, and welcome back to Not Your Dad's Business. I'm your host, CaiLea Martin, and if you're tuning in today, there's a really good chance that your hands are currently dirty, your eyes are tired, or you're staring down a to-do list that looks completely impossible. Because, let's be honest, when you're running a small town business, you don't have the luxury of just doing one job. You are the CEO, the customer service department, the late night bookkeeper, and the person holding the wrenches or sweeping the floor at closing time. There is no corporate safety net, no board of directors, and absolutely nobody coming to save you when things get overwhelming. When I started building my own businesses years ago, I fell head over heels in love with the process. The market research, figuring out what makes customers tick, and designing things from scratch. But I also learned a really tough lesson. The business world does not build tools for us. Almost all the mainstream business advice out there is written for massive tech startups or companies with huge corporate teams. Even a lot of the advice out there for small businesses are geared towards businesses that have multiple teams and lots of employees. But nobody was speaking directly to the micro business owners grinding it out on Main Street with a team of maybe one or two people. That's exactly why I started this podcast. I want to serve up real, raw, straight shooting strategies to keep you out of analysis paralysis. I don't have a fancy wall of formal degrees, but what I do have is real world proof that these systems work because they are the exact same ones that I use to grow and scale my own local operations. Every single week on this show, we focus on 3 pillars that actually matter for small town survival: building your online presence, expanding your local presence, and putting smart automations to work for you. So let's dive into today's episode. Today we are tackling a topic under our 3rd pillar, automations. And we are talking about your absolute best sales tool, online reviews. And I'm going to show you how to get them consistently, how to get over that awkwardness of asking, and how to put the entire thing on absolute autopilot so that you can focus on running your business. In a small town, reputation is everything. But in 2026, word of mouth has moved online. When someone needs a local service provider, whether it's a plumber, a house cleaner, an auto mechanic, or even a diner, they aren't checking the phone book. They pull out their phone and they type industry near me into Google. When those results pop up, customers are instantly comparing you to the competition based on 2 main indicators: how many reviews you have and how recent those reviews are. Having a high volume of reviews does 2 crucial things. First, it proves to a skeptical customer that you are legit and actively in business. In small towns, businesses open and close all the time, and customers are wary of driving out somewhere only to find a locked door. Second, a steady stream of 5-star reviews is your ultimate defense against big corporate giants or franchise competitors who might have massive ad budgets, but zero local soul. The more reviews you have, the busier and more established you look to an outsider. People naturally want to spend money with businesses that have a proven track record of real experience, and reviews are the easiest, fastest, and most verifiable way to prove your worth before a customer ever even gives you a phone call. We do have to address the mindset roadblock here, though, because I talk to so many small town micro business owners who tell me, I feel so awkward asking for reviews. Feels like I'm begging or being salesy, and I'm just too embarrassed to do it. And I need you to throw that mindset out the window right now. Because here's the truth about human behavior. Your local community loves to support small businesses. They want to see you succeed. Think about your happiest customers. The ones who look you in the eye after you finish a job or hand them a product and say, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is incredible." They mean it. But the second they walk out your door or you leave their driveway, reality hits. They get a phone call, they have to pick up their kids, they start thinking about what to make for dinner, and they completely forget. Life gets busy, and leaving a review just completely slips their mind. Asking for a review isn't something to be embarrassed about. It's simply giving your happiest customers a direct bridge to do something they already wanted to do. You aren't asking them to write a 10-page essay. You're asking them to share their real, honest experience so other folks can find you. And when you ask nicely and make it easy, you are not annoying them. You're just helping them to remember to support a small local business that they actually love. So you're probably thinking, This is all fine and dandy. I understand, yes, I need to be asking for reviews, why it's important, and why I need to just get over myself. But I'm just a one man show. I don't have time or the bandwidth to manually text or email every single customer every day. And that is why we lean into selective automations to build an ongoing review machine. Automation sounds scary and corporate, but it doesn't have to be. It just means setting up a system once so it works for you even while you sleep. There are a few incredibly cheap and simple ways to do this. If you operate a brick and mortar storefront, a cafe, or like a physical shop, your automation can be as simple as a static physical asset. You can place a small sign at like your checkout counter or your tables with a custom QR code where customers can just use their phone while they're waiting or checking out, and it opens up the Google review page instantly. Super easy to set up, and it's something that you can print and even make at home on your own. If you're a service-based business, though, like a landscaper, a photographer, you can use simple software integrations. Most basic invoicing and scheduling platforms allow you to check a box that says send an automatic follow-up. Quick shout out, we actually use Jobber for this exact reason. Jobber offers a lot of really great automations, including scheduling and follow-ups and sending out invoices. They also send out an email after we say that a job is completed, automatically asking for 5-star reviews on our behalf. I'll leave a link in the show descriptions for you to check out Jobber. And if you sign up through that link, I do get a discount. You get a discount as well. It's a really great way to support the show while also setting up an automation for your own business. But otherwise, most basic invoicing and scheduling platforms already have it built into their systems where you can just check a box that says send an automated follow-up. The moment that you mark a job as complete or send a digital receipt, the system automatically fires off a quick text or an email a few hours later that just says, thanks for the business, click here to leave us a quick review. And then by linking the request directly to the transaction or physical QR code, you take yourself completely out of the equation. So you don't have to have that embarrassment of having to ask because the system just does the asking for you. And I understand that if you're still building, that maybe paying monthly for a basic system, invoicing system, or anything like that is just an add-on that you just can't afford right now. You could also set up a template in your email where you just write out just a quick thank you generic email, and then you just use that and send that out every single time, or a generic text message that you just send out every single time. And the thing about that is that when you just use a template is that you're not having to think about it. You're not having to type it all out every single time. Your customers are not expecting a handwritten note asking for a review. So it's not going to come off as phony if you just use a template, and if that's what's going to help you mentally. There is nothing wrong with it. That is exactly how we got started, was just by sending out an email at the end that just said, hey, thank you so much for supporting our business. If you take just 5 minutes and click this link and leave us a review, we absolutely appreciate it. Don't overcomplicate it. Make it super simple. So there are ways to do this for free. There are ways to pay for this to be automatic. Either way, you just need to set up something that fits into where you are right now as a business, because it is absolutely something that you need to be doing from day one. So like I always say, we are not here for the overwhelming corporate 5-year plans. We are here for real weekly bite-sized progress. You don't need a massive budget to win. You just need to execute. So here are 3 practical steps you can take today in less than an hour to launch your review system. So step 1, get your direct review link. Log into your Google business profile, look for the button that says ask for reviews or get more reviews, and Google will give you a short direct URL. Copy that link and save it in your Notes app on your phone or just somewhere where you'll be able to easily access it. This is the exact destination where you want to send your customers. Step 2, create a quick QR code. Take that link that you just copied and paste it into a free QR code generator online. Download the QR code image and print it out into a neat little flyer for your counter. If you're a service-based business, what you can also do is you can make little business cards. I've seen other businesses do this and I think it's super cute. When the job is done and they hand out an invoice, they just staple it or paper clip it to the invoice that just says, hey, thanks for using us. Scan this QR code to leave us a review. Another really great low-cost option that you can do as well. Or you can just save it to your phone's camera roll so that you can show it to clients on the spot if you feel comfortable doing that as well. Step 3 would be to trigger your first automated sequence. If you use an invoicing software, log in right now and turn on the automated feedback request. If you don't use a digital system yet, just write out a simple 2 to 3 sentence text template in your phone's note. Make it a habit that the absolute second a customer pays you, you copy and paste the text with your link and then send it. Doing those 3 things will take less than an hour, but the long-term impact on your business's online visibility is absolutely massive. If you found today's episode helpful, please take a quick second to hit that button and subscribe wherever you are listening. Subscribing and leaving a review is the absolute best way to support the show, and it genuinely helps me be able to continue providing all of this content completely free. Now, if you want to find out exactly where your business stands right now online, I want you to head over to my website, notyourdadsbusiness.com. I offer a completely free mini audit where you can plug in your information and see exactly how you currently rank in your local area. While you're over there, make sure you subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Every single week, I take the exact lessons from the podcast episode and break it down into even finer step-by-step execution so that you can implement these strategies flawlessly without adding more stress to your plate. Stop being invisible to your community. Take action today, and I'll see you right here next week where we will build something even better together, because this is not your dad's business.